Hello, beautifuls. This is Atleen, and I'm coming to you with another video. So today's title is IPv4 address assignment, verification, and name resolution. And we're going to discuss DNS. And speaking of DNS, domain name servers, here's the way that it may work. Let's say that the desktop computer wants to go to amtraktrains.com. So it goes out and ask a DNS server, hey, what's the IP address for amtraktrains.com? And it comes back and says, oh, that's 204.6.168.100. And we say, oh, great. So now I'll try to go out to the amtraktrain.com web server. And the router does not speak .com language. It only knows IP addresses, and it doesn't keep track of domains. So this is the router out to the internet, and it doesn't know any domain names, it just knows IP addresses. And it doesn't keep track of domains, domain names. It doesn't keep track of those. So the router doesn't keep track of the domain names. It only keeps track of IP addresses, which is what I just mentioned earlier, and where they live and where it's going, to know the next hop and how to get there. And that's how we resolve the name to the IP address. And we're also assigning these. We're also assigning these names. They all fall within a hierarchical structure, as you can see on the screen. They all reside in a hierarchical structure, starting at the root. Below that, we've got a bunch of subdomains. And the dot, as you can see, the dot at the top is for commercial purposes. Like, for example, like MIL's for military, .edu's for education, and so on. So there's lots of various countries that have their own extension as well. There are all these different extensions, and there are top level domain providers around the countries, around the world, that keep track of who forwards something to, for example, Amtrak.com. So as you can see, the DNS has levels. Root is the dot on the top. Top level domain is top level. And second level is registered by individuals. And then below that is like child levels, which is the third level. And please note that each zone, these are also known as zones. Each zone has its own zone file. Zone 2 includes domain 1, subdomains 1 and 2. Zone 3 only includes domain 3, subdomain 1. So it's various levels. It's a hierarchical. So tomorrow we will be getting into DNS record types. And we're just going to take baby steps, so we could just take these piece by piece going towards the 200-301 Ccna. And I'll see you tomorrow. I wish you well.